Hello gorgeous, this is Melanie with Makeup by Melanie B, and today we're doing a full face makeover. I'm going to start with Silk by Senegence, which is a all over primer. I put it on the back of my hand and then I smooth it onto my face. The reason I use the back of my hand is because the warmth in your hand can help it smooth evenly, and it just helps me to get a better application. Now I'm going to use the Almond Anti-Aging Foundation along with the color correcting Tinted Moisturizer in medium. And I'm going to put a partial pump of each on the back of my hand. And again, to let it warm up, that is the best way I have found, is just putting it on the back of your hand and using that as your palette. Okay, I use a flat brush after I apply it with my fingertips. Now the stippling brush with a flat top is going to help get the best application. It's going to give you your smoothest application, and it's going to help you cover all the areas that you need to cover. I'm not sure this is my favorite stippling brush, but it is the one that I have for now, so I'm planning to maybe purchase another one in the future. Now I'm going to take the Pearlizer, and I only have a tester because I've been waiting for it to come in stock. And I'm also taking the Anti-Aging and Tan, and I'm putting a little bit of them together on my cheeks, my forehead, and my chin and nose, just because that's where sun would touch your face. Then I'm going to smooth it over with my fingertips. Normally, if you're going to use ShadowSense, you really don't want to put foundation on your eyelids. I do this because I like just a complete coverage on my face. I'm applying a little bit more Pearlizer on my cheeks, just as a kind of a glow. I'm really looking forward to getting my Pearlizer here soon. Okay, now I'm going to take the color corrector in Natural, and this is what I'm going to use for my concealer. Now, I know I do this backward. I do not use concealer first because I have such drastically dark circles under my eyes, especially since I've had so many migraines lately. So it takes me a little bit more of the application for that to get it on and to cover my circles. Now I'm using the bronzer that we have. You only need a tiny drop. You will see that it's just a little bit. I apply that to the hollows of my cheeks. I just suck my cheeks in like you see there, and I apply it with my fingertips, and then I go back with an angle brush, and I blend it in as quickly as I can because it dries super fast. Now I'm taking the Toasted Rose BlushSense, and I put a dot on the back of my hand. And you'll notice I put everything on the back of my hand because of the warmth in my hand. Then I put a dot on my cheeks, and I'm going to use that same angle brush to blend that in as well. I get a lot better coverage when I use the angle brush. And now I'm going to use the Pouty Pink BlushSense, and I'm going to put just a dot again on my hand, and then I'm going to put that on the top of my cheeks, so my cheekbones. And it just gives me a little variation of color because the Pouty Pink and the Toasted Rose just work beautifully together. I love this combination. Okay, now I've actually turned on my selfie ring so you can see the lighting is so much better. And then I'm going to proceed with, I can't remember, let's see what I've got here. Oh yeah, I'm using my color corrector and Natural again to try to tone down the darkness in my eyelids and my birthmark that will not seem to go away. I know I've said it a million times, and I'm really looking forward to that green corrector. One of these days, I'm going to order that. And I have one somewhere. It's not the same brand. It probably wouldn't hold up as well, but anyway. Okay, so now I'm taking the white color corrector, in a highlighter, and I put it on my eyelids, and then I'm taking this nice fluffy brush from Coastal Scents. Now the purple brushes I'm using are all from the same set from Coastal Scents, and I'm going to put a link in the bottom directly to that set. They still have it available. Anyway, so I'm going to blend this out as smoothly as I can. And that is just going to give me a really nice light foundation on my eyelid to start with for my shadows, which I'm going to apply in a minute. Now I'm going to put a little bit on the center of my eye and a little bit underneath. I'm just taking what's left over on that brush and applying it for smoothness. Okay, now I have Mulberry Shadow Sense, and I'm taking that right into my crease, just directly into the crease and applying it there. And then I'm taking this fluffy purple brush from that Coastal Scent set and just blending that out. You have time to work with these shadows for a couple of minutes, and once they get set, they are set. They're fantastic. They're waterproof. Oh, by the way, here's my cute little grandson, cutest little baby boy on the planet, of course, because I'm biased. He just had to come in and say hello for a minute. All right, so next, what I'm going to be doing is I'm taking Pink Frost and applying it right onto my eyelid. Now, because I'm moving my eyes back and forth and, you know, opening them, shut them, that's going to transfer to the top because I'm filming a video. And of course I can't do it right while I'm recording because that's just the way I roll. So anyway, then I'm taking a flat brush out of that purple set and I am just applying that. I like to pat it on instead of rubbing it because when you rub these wet colors, you're going to take them off. So you just want to pat them on. I apply a little bit more. I like a little bit more lightness in the center of my eye to make it more open. And I'm doing the same on this left, or this right eye. Actually, that's my right eye. Okay, now I'm taking that pencil fluffy brush again, and I am just blending in a little bit more mulberry. Okay, now I'm going to be taking, kind of waiting here a little bit. I always make sure my brush is clean, first of all, so before I transfer something onto it. I'm taking this tiniest little amount of garnet and I'm putting it on this rounded brush, and I will put the brush down in the description, but I'm taking that fluffy brush I've been using the whole time and blending out that garnet. What this is going to do is it's going to give me a lot of dimension and depth into my outer corner, and then by blending it in, it just, of course, blending is your key. Sometimes you'll notice in my videos I haven't blended as well as I thought I have. All right, now I'm taking a nice, really nice angle brush, and I say that because it's perfect for this. I'm putting it on the garnet directly on the wand, and then I'm just applying it as my eyeliner on my lower lashes. This is the easiest way to get the garnet or the onyx on there as your eyeliner. You can use any of these Shadow Sense colors as your eyeliner. Denim is a gorgeous navy blue. We have the grays, which are gorgeous also. Okay, so now I'm just taking a pencil brush and just smudging that out and blending it back into the corner and giving myself an outer V. That's, like I said, is just creating some really good dimension into my eyes. So then I'm going to take the mulberry and just put a little bit right over the top of that and then blend that out with that purple brush. Now this purple brush, you've noticed, this fluffy brush, I've been using for just about everything. It's fantastic. And once you get the color on there, what I do is I just kind of wipe it off on my hand to make sure there's nothing left on it. Because the colors are waterproof, they don't tend to transfer back and forth like that. So once it's dry, it's pretty much dry. So I can use it for different colors. All right, now I'm taking the Pink Opal Shimmer, which is one of my favorites, and I'm applying it to my cheekbones and I'm applying it to the top of my eye. And now I'm just going to blend it in with the angle brush on my cheeks, and then I'm going to take that flat brush that I was using earlier and I'm going to just tap it onto my eyelids to make sure that it is right on the center. That just gives your eyes a little more openness. Okay, before I finish, I do want to tell you guys that at some point I stopped recording, and so I didn't get to finish doing my liner and my mascara on the camera. So in the bottom will be the mascara that I use, which is Arbonne and is fantastic, and I can give you a little bit more about that later. Anyway, so here what I'm doing is I'm taking Snow and I'm putting just a tiny bit in my inner corner and I'm blending that out, and that's going to make my eyes a little bit more open because, you know, my eyeballs have been sunk in with these migraines lately, so I need all the openness I can get. Now I'm taking the Sandstone Pearl and I'm just putting it on my cheekbone. That is not my cheekbone. That is not my cheekbone. That is my eyebrow bone. Anyway, taking that same purple fluffy brush, I'm telling you, this purple set is amazing. They don't sell it, just love it. Anyway, and I just blended that right out. Putting a little bit under the eyes for those circles and blending that out with that same brush, and making sure I'm trying to eliminate a little bit of the dark circles under my eyes. So when I get to the end of this video, all you're going to see is me with my lipstick in my final look, because you've seen me do my lipstick a million times. I'm wearing Lexi Berry and Opal, and I wasn't recording, so I apologize for that. All right, now what I'm doing is I'm taking a brush with a point on it, and I'm filling in my brows with Onyx Shadow Sense. Because I have such dark brows, this works perfectly for me. And sometimes I add a little garnet in there because it's that warm brown, and it just kind of gives me a different look. Because I have highlights in my hair, it works really well for me. Anyway, so just add a little bit in there. I go back and forth a little bit to make sure I get it between the eyebrows, and then I take a brow brush and just brush it out and smooth it. Like so. Next, what I'm going to do is I take that same Onyx and I use the angle little, you know, I don't know these terms. The eyeliner brush that is in that purple set, and I apply it directly off the wand of the Onyx Shadow Sense, and that is what I apply for my eyeliner. So you're going to see me finish one eye, and then my recording stops because I'm a genius. And so you don't get to see me do the other eye eyeliner, which is fine because that's just the same old thing. And you don't get to see me apply my mascara or my lipstick. So like I said, end result's going to come up here really soon, and you're just going to see my finished face. And I really hope you guys have enjoyed this. I love making these videos for you. So if you guys have any kind of special requests or customer requests, please let me know. Okay, so you saw what I did there. I took that angle brush and or the eyeliner brush, and I did small little strokes across my eyelid. I come back and fill in just whatever I feel like. Sometimes I go with a really small, thin stroke. Sometimes I go with a thick one. And then I kind of bring it under my eye a little bit, and once in a while I will smudge it, and once in a while I will not. But anyway, it gives you a beautiful smoky eye. These don't transfer under my eyes during the day. I do not end up with raccoon eyes, which is super important. All right, here's my final result. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much, and go shopping.